Developing tonight in Washington, President Trump will be looking for a new person to lead his national security team. It was announced this morning National Security Advisor Mike Waltz is leaving the post.
Erica Brown is live at the White House with the details on this announcement. Erica.
Well, Alan and Christine, as you mentioned, there's a major shakeup in the Trump administration today. The president's national security advisor, Mike Waltz, is leaving his post as the president is now nominating him for a different position. But the change comes weeks after he faced a backlash for the leak of sensitive military details on a messaging platform. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz briefly greeted reporters Thursday morning at the White House. Shortly after the news broke, he was leaving his post.
If Mike's leaving, that's the president's decision, and we support that.
President Trump posted on social media, "I am pleased to announce that I will be nominating Mike Waltz to be the next United States ambassador to the United Nations." Waltz came under fire in March when he inadvertently included a reporter in a group chat on the messaging app Signal, in which Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth discussed sensitive military details about a planned strike on Houthi rebels in Yemen.
Pete Hegseth, who's doing a fantastic job. Pete, thank you.
President Trump acknowledged Hegseth during an event in the Rose Garden Thursday and maintains he's standing by the defense secretary, who has also faced backlash for disclosing sensitive details in the chat.
This administration has already shown that they're incapable of nominating people for these very important roles who are actually qualified to do the job.
President Trump says Secretary of State Marco Rubio will temporarily assume the duties of National Security Advisor. The change comes as the White House works to broker a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine and bring Iran to the table to talk about its nuclear program. Waltz sent a message to Iran Thursday morning just before his change in job status.
Iran needs to get the message that it can be a responsible country, that the President of the United States wants peace. He's ready to make a deal, and that it cannot have a nuclear weapon.
Secretary Hegseth issued a strong warning to Iran about its support of the Houthi rebels, saying on social media, "You will pay the consequence at the time and place of our choosing." Now, today we heard from Mike Waltz directly, who reacted to this news on social media, saying he was deeply honored to continue his service to the president and to the nation. Alan, Christine.
All right, Erica Brown live for us in D.C. for us this evening. Erica, thank you.